Hello, Liz here with another craft. So if you like this video and you know someone that would enjoy it, please do this. We call it sprinkling here. And today we're going to turn this 90% off Hobby Lobby sign into something a little more to my liking. Now, as you can see, it has some spots on it. I mean, even though this is a nice sign, I want to make it something that I like. So it was in the 90% off section, so it cost me $1.79. You want to be on the lookout for this kind of stuff. Hey, Valerie. So that you could get cheaper items to put your stencils and everything on. So we're going to be using Mod Podge, and I have the matte kind. We're going to be using this ink from another company just because I don't have this color in the chalk paste. Then we're going to be using these two sheets of scrapbook paper, and this is some paper that I picked up at Big Lots years ago, back when I was doing scrapbooking. So I went to Big Lots not too long ago, and they really didn't have anything in the crafting section. So we're also going to be using this stencil here from Magnolia Design, and I put the link to this stencil in the description. It says, "Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God, Micah 6:8. And it's one of the newer stencils that I have. And you can find it in the 8x11 or 8x10 section. I think it's 8x11 of Magnolia Design. And my link is lizyanke.magnoliadesignco.com. And then I have this ribbon here that's going to go really well with my scrapbooking paper. And I just picked it up at the Dollar Tree, not knowing what I was going to do with it. Hi, Dave. So I thought it would go perfect with this. So the first thing we're going to do is cut our scrapbook paper to fit our board. And I want the bottom part. I'm going to leave this blue on here because I like that. So I'm going to cut this top piece right here off. And I'm just going to use my cutter here. This is just one from, I think it's Fiskars. It says Provo Craft, so it's Provo Craft, not Fiskars. But I think I got it at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. Anyway, so this is about 10 3/4 long. So I'm going to put this on 10 3/4. And then I'm just going to cut it. And hopefully it'll fit. Ooh, it's a little short. Shame on me. Let me see if I have another piece in here. Leave it to me to already mess it up on the first cut. I probably don't have any more of this. Nope. So anyway, we'll just go with it. I'll put some ribbon up there or something. So let me go ahead and cut this. Hopefully I can do it right. And I want, and it doesn't matter if this overlaps or not. So I want about 2 inches of this. So this is a 12-inch sheet, 12 by 12, so I'm just going to cut 10 inches off. I'm going to use this piece here. And then I want to cut this, and I'll just do it the same as I did the other one, 10 3/4, even though that was a little short. Okay, so So we have our two pieces here, and we're just going to Mod Podge it on here. So I'm just going to shake my Mod Podge and pour it in my little tray here. And then I have my lovely, wonderful brush that I like so much. And I'm going to do the little piece on first. And I'm going to try not to get this on the blue portion, or actually it's kind of a teal blue. I'm not putting a whole lot on it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there. So I'm going to do it so these drop down, kind of like raindrops. And I'm going to make sure the bottom part is covered more than the top part. Because like I said, I can put a ribbon up there. But I want the bottom totally covered. Because I'm not going to put anything down there. So this is what we have. And now I'm going to do the rest of the board with the Mod Podge. Oh, Casey's on there. Hey, Casey. Okay, so I'm just getting my Mod Podge on the board here, and then we're going to add our scrapbook paper to it. I have this little roller over here that someone gave me, and I'll probably use it to make sure the paper is down okay. Put a little bit on the edge of this other scrapbook paper because it will overlap a little. Okay, so we got that done. Let's put this on here. And like I said, I want the bottom covered. We can keep the top down a little bit. Looks like I got this a little crooked, so I'll fix that. Okay, where's my roller? Here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to roll this. I mean, you don't have to do this. I just have it. So I thought it would be nice to use it since I have it. So this is what we have so far. And I'm going to go ahead and put my ribbon on. So I'll be using my hot glue gun for this. So I'm just going to put it in between these two pieces of scrapbook paper like this, and then I'm going to put it along the top. So I have my glue gun here, and I usually use the low temperature glue gun because I have a habit of getting blisters with the high temperature glue gun, and I don't like that. And again, I could take my nifty little roller here and roll this out. And then I'm just going to cut this off. Okay, and then I'm going to do it along the top here. This is how in crafting you can fix mistakes that you make. So I hadn't planned on doing this part, but since I ended up cutting my paper too short, I'm doing it. And now I need another glue stick. And I just buy my glue sticks at the Dollar Tree. They have, you can get usually 20 or 16 glue sticks in a package. And I find that they work fine for craft projects. I mean, I don't have any issues with them except that they're real stringy, but I think maybe all of the hot glue is stringy. So I'm just cutting the end of my ribbon off. And then I'm going to finish gluing it down. Okay, and this is what we have so far. What do you think? Give me some hearts if you like it. I don't see any hearts. Oh, there's some hearts. Lots of hearts. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Okay. So, we're done with that part. Put my Mod Podge up. Don't forget to do this. Hi, Tracy. If you like this video and you know someone else that might like it. So this is the stencil we're going to use, and I've never used it before except for this one little corner right there. I used it on one of those hang tags. So again, I put the link to this stencil in the description. So I'm going to fuzz this probably 4 times. You can see how sticky that is. And this is just a mat that I got at the Dollar Tree. However, they do have a mat that you can fuzz your stencils on at Magnolia. I just haven't gotten one yet. I might do that the next time I order chalk paste because I do need some more colors. I really like using the chalk paste. But like I said, I didn't have the color that I wanted in the chalk paste, so I'm using this ink from another company. I have to fuzz this one more time. It is really sticky. Okay, hopefully this will be good enough. And I'm going to put it on this side of my ribbon. And then because this was something that came from Hobby Lobby already ready to hang on your wall, it already has the sawtooth hanger on it, so I didn't have to put that on there. So I'm going to be using, this is one of those cut apart squeegees that you can get from Magnolia, and I use this one. I just cut this off of here, and I use this one for smaller stencils and then this one for bigger stencils. And then because this comes in a tube, I just put it on the squeegee like this and then put it on my stencil. Just like that. And I'm just getting it into the parts where the words are and where the vine is. So that covered a big portion of it. Probably about, I don't know, a third of it. Now with the ink, you do definitely want to wash out your stencils right away. And there's a sponge. It's called a stencil cleaner from Magnolia. It's a sponge looking thing that you can use, and you definitely want to use it for your inks, because the inks are harder to get out of your stencil. So you do want to take it to your kitchen sink and use your sprayer. And then when you're done washing it off, you want to dry it with the sticky side up. And then once it's dry, you want to put it back on the shiniest part of your backing. Now really the only time you would want to use inks, I think, would be if you're doing a material, you know, like a t-shirt or a pillow or just anything that has material on it and you want it to stay on it, like you want to wash it. That's really the only time you need to use the inks. And the inks actually from Magnolia are, you can heat set those. And you can heat set this one too, but of course we don't need to on this. You can heat set it, and then you can wash it. And if you have ceramics, you can put their inks on the ceramics, and then you heat set it in your oven. And if you buy those from them, they'll give you a little instruction sheet that tells you how to heat set it. Okay, we're almost done. And since I can't get to the sink, I do have a pail of water over here that I'm going to put my stencil in face down. Okay, just got this one more leaf to do. Can you see that? Just that leaf down there at the bottom. Need a tad more. Just putting this much on. Alright, I think that'll do it. It looks like it's all covered. So here's the reveal. Isn't this pretty? I love these stencils. And you're not really supposed to pull it. Once you get it loose there, then you want to do the side edges. You don't want to keep pulling from the corner because it'll stretch it out and then it won't be the same. It'll be warped. So as much as you can, you want to pull it from the center edge. And with these stickier ones, it is a little, you got to give it a little muscle. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my water, face down. And then when I get off of here, I will take my stencil cleaner and I will definitely give it a clean. Now it looks like my 8 didn't turn out very well right there. I might take a brush. You know what? Let me do that now. I have a little teeny tiny brush. Actually, this one and another brush came together in a set from the Dollar Tree. It does come in handy when you need to fix something. So I just have a little bit of the ink right here. Well, it's a little dry, so let me get in there and get a little bit. And then I'm just going to try to go over this 8. I'm going to try to connect it. Might not be the prettiest, but anyway, I think it might look a little better than it did. I don't know. What do you think? Does it look better than it did? But here we have it. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Micah 6:8. Give me some hearts if you like this. Oh, looky, I got some hearts. Thank you, guys. I love this verse. I have another large one. I went to one of those shops where you make a big board yourself, and I have this on it as you walk in the doorway, the front door. And that one, just to take the class and do all the boards and stuff, was $60. And it's a lot bigger than this, but you know, we made this for $1.79 for the board. I already had the scrapbook paper. I bought the ribbon for $1, and then of course I have the stencil and then the ink that I used. So this was a lesser, inexpensive craft that you could do with the same verse. So, hi Chuck. Gypsy's watching with me. How cute, Casey. Alright, well guys, I'll be back here tomorrow at noon Central Time. And I'll have another craft for you. I'll send you a little picture of some of the items that we're going to use. I'll hang this on my wall and take a picture of it and put it on my craft page. And if you guys ever make anything from any of the videos that I have, I would love to see pictures of what you make, and you can post those on Liz's craft page. But if you want to search for that page on Facebook, it's called Crafting with Liz. And it has a picture of the round circle that I have on the front of the house that says something about sitting on the porch. So until tomorrow, keep crafting. Bye.